Hi, District 98. It's Representative John Bradford. Just want to bring you a video legislative update. First of all, I had a surprise visitor yesterday from District 98, Declan Hurley, who's a young man who's going to the University of Chicago. He came to Raleigh to see some of his friends at NC State and Meredith College, and he came by and I had a chance to visit with him, and I gave him a tour of the House chamber, and I showed him some committee rooms, and showed him my office, and it was a real delight to see him. And just as a friendly reminder, if you'd like to come see me and get a tour, please take me up on it, because I'm happy to do it. So a couple of bills that I want to talk about this week that I filed. First of all, House Bill 338. This is a bill that would appropriate $2.5 million for the Kane Center for the Arts. It's an appropriations bill, and in order to even have money considered, you have to at least file a bill, so that's what I've done. Another bill that I filed is House Bill 340, which creates an advisory council for PANS and PANDAS. And PANS stands for Pediatric Acute Onset Neuropsychiatric Syndrome. And the only reason I know a little something about this is because one of my daughters actually was diagnosed with PANS, and so I know a little more about this than the average bear. And frankly, there are a lot of families, a lot of individuals who are diagnosed with PANS and PANDAS, and we really need something in North Carolina to be working on that issue set. Another bill that I filed is House Bill 346. Now what that does is, I know many of you know I work really closely with the IDD community, specifically individuals with Down syndrome. So what that bill does is it appropriates $2.5 million for Down syndrome related programs across our state. Our Department of Health and Human Services really doesn't have anything specific for Down syndrome, and so this bill would at least carve out an appropriation so we can put it into programs that impact those who have Down syndrome. Another bill that I did is House Bill 389. This is North Carolina Innovation Waiver Act of 2021. This is a bipartisan bill. Now, the innovation waivers, there is a huge backlog of individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities that cannot get waivers. There just are not enough slots available. So what this bill will do is this will expand the number of innovation waiver slots for the IDD community. And again, it's a bipartisan bill, 2 Republicans, 2 Democrats working together to try to do that. And then lastly, House Bill 366. This is the Regulatory Reform Act of 2021. You know, I was chairman of regulatory reform in the past. I'm vice chair this go round, and it's a really important committee to me because anytime we can reduce burdensome regulations in a safe and efficient manner, we ought to be doing that. So we are moving a bill through, and we'll probably do a second reg reform bill, but we at least wanted to get a smaller one going. So those are some of the things I have going in Raleigh. If you want to send me an email, it's john.bradford@ncleg.gov. And again, I invite you to come see me anytime you want. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are typically the best time, but reach out to my office. I'm in the Legislative Office Building, Office 530. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Thanks.